So coming up next in the Hasbro Marvel Legends controller build-a-figure wave, we have Cosmic King Thor. This guy seems to be the figure that is most packed inside the package. He's got a lot of accessories in there. I like what I'm seeing so far. And he's a quite big figure too. So he's a big figure with a lot of accessories. So it's very nice to see something like this. Haven't seen something like this in a while. It seems like these packages have been empty lately. So anyways, let's get into it. Let's see what he is all about. You can see him through the packaging. We can see the side art here, which looks really nice. On the back side, we get the rest of the wave displayed, along with another image of Thor. Here is the rest of the wave once again. So I have reviewed everybody except for Thor, which I'm doing right now, and Speedball, which is coming next. So if you guys want to check out everyone else, be sure to check out those reviews. They're all up now on my YouTube. And then we have our Build-A-Figure, which will come at the very end once we get all the figures done. The read-up at the top reads, Thor does the unthinkable when he becomes the newest Herald of Galactus, aligning with the Great Devourer to stop an even greater threat. Alright, so here he is, and he's definitely the biggest figure in the wave, or the tallest one, I should say. He's got a lot of plastic. He's got some good paint apps and some good texturing. This is by far probably one of the better ones in the wave for sure. It's a nice surprise. I wasn't really looking forward to this Thor because I don't know much about this version of Thor. This is King Thor, Cosmic Thor, Herald Thor, whatever you want to call it. This is when he was the Herald of Galactus. So it's a very much, a different Thor than what we're used to. I'm trying to get this lined up. Getting this lined up is very interesting because look, if you line up the white with the white, he is not centered at all. That is very odd. He's now to the side. So that's weird. I don't know if that's a mistake on my figure or what. But if you want him looking straight forward, then it's not gonna line up with the design of the white part of the outfit there. So this Thor comes with his Mjolnir, and it's in mid effect here. It's a very translucent light blue, dark blue color to kind of give off the effect that he is using his powers, his electricity, his love and thunder. So we do get some electric effects so you can put around his arm. So this goes great with the Mjolnir itself. So that's nice. If we could get it in focus, that'd be nicer. There you go. So yeah, it's cool that we get that. So we get the effects, we get the Mjolnir, and then we get some birds. So we get a crow here with the wings expanded. Now, I don't know if they have names or anything. Like I said, I don't know much about this version of Thor. But we get one with the wings expanded and one without the wings expanded. So we get two there, so that's nice. We've been getting a lot of animals from Marvel Legends lately, or just Hasbro in general, I should say. So two of those, and then we do get a pair of fists for his hands. On the figure itself, we get a left open hand and a grabbing hand for the right for Mjolnir. And that's it for Thor, and then we do get the Build-A-Figure piece, which is the head sculpt of Thanos. Just kidding. Of course, this is not Thanos. This is the controller, the Build-A-Figure. So, very nice detail here, so looks promising so far. Alright, so here's a closer look at Thor, and I think it looks great. Head sculpt looks pretty cool. The hair is nicely sculpted. Very cool paint. And overall, it's nice texturing on the torso and skirt piece. His outfit's nice. I like the silverish, grayish material that they used, or I mean the color, I should say, not material, but the color that they used for his arms. I'll get some pliable plastic for the shoulder guards. Overall, the texturing is done very nice. Let's see if the camera can pick that up. Yeah, there you go. So pretty nicely done. You can see the inside of the cape, how it goes from purple to red. Here's the back side. Some white trimming. It's a very nice looking figure, I must say. The only thing that's really killing me right now is the off-centerness of this torso. I don't know, you can shift this garment or what? Maybe I can twist it. Oh, I think I did it. I just did it. Alright, I think I did it, guys. Maybe a little bit more, but it's a lot better than what it was. So I guess this piece here can move around. So if yours is off-centered, try shifting it. So you hold the leg so it'll hold the torso from inside, and then you twist from the skirt piece so that, because this is a piece over the torso. It's not molded. So it's better than what it was, not bad. So his head will be hindered because of his nice long Goldilocks here. The head will look down a little bit. Again, not really anything, to be honest. It just kind of moves back into place. Left and right, a little bit more motion there. Arms will go all the way up and down, no issues, and they go in and out, no issues, thanks to this nice pliable plastic shoulder piece. Bicep swivel. We only do get a single jointed elbow, but it does bend at a 90-degree bend, actually a little bit more. There's a swivel at the elbow as well as the bicep. There is a swivel at the wrist with a side hinge for the right hand and a regular hinge for the left hand. Diaphragm joint at the torso, all the way around, forward and back, tilting side to side. No waist swivel, but there is the swivel at the torso. Legs will kick forward and it goes through that pliable skirt piece there. Goes back down. They go in and out pretty nicely, it's almost a split. There's a thigh swivel, double jointed knees. It does have pins, but they're kind of nicely hidden there. At least the bottom piece. The top thigh has pinless, and then the bottom, part has a pin there. But this spike will cover it up. Then there is an ankle hinge at the foot with a rocker at the foot. So he does have this little loop here to hold his Mjolnir, but it looks kind of funny because Mjolnir is always translucent blue. But it's there anyways in case you have another regular Mjolnir lying around. So there's that. And as for the crows or the birds, there really isn't any pegs for them to kind of sit on his shoulder, his arm, anywhere. So I guess you would just have to do some balancing. If you were to stretch out his arm and, if you balance it, maybe he'll stay. But it's not like the Spirit from G.I. Joe Classified, which had pegs, where you could have them stay. That would have been cool, but I understand it's very small and thin plastic. I don't think it would have worked. But I don't know what would have. Alright, so I just managed to balance the birds on him, and I did a little research while I did it, because I know I was going to get drilled in the comment section. So it looks like these are Odin's ravens and not crows. Sorry for that, they're ravens. I'm not the bird whisperer here, I don't know types of birds. But Hugin and Moonin are the names. I probably butchered those names too, so they're Odin's ravens. That's what they are. And aside from that, I don't know much else about them. But they are hanging on there by an absolute thread. They're just sitting on there. This one's obviously leaning on his wing, and this one's kind of pinched between his hair and his shoulder. So that's the best I could do. That's probably what we're all gonna have to do to get them to stay on him well enough. But there you go. And then here we have next to the Build-A-Figure Thor. This is King Thor. This is from the All-Father wave. This is the wave that you could either build Thor or you could build Odin. King with two separate capes and heads. So pretty cool. He does stand very much taller than our newer Cosmic Thor over here. And here we have the Return of Marvel Legends Series 1 Thor. I have a soft spot for the Return of Marvel Legends wave of figures, man. I feel like those figures are very underrated. In my opinion, they are some of the best, at least paint app wise. Look at the paint apps on this figure. Such a beautiful Thor, in my opinion. I really like this release, and yeah, like I said, I'm a big fan of the Return of Marvel Legends. I actually have a complete sealed set in my collection room on the wall. That's how much I love those figures. And later on, Hasbro did utilize that same body mold or similar parts from that body mold from that Return of Marvel Legends Thor that I just showed you, and gave us this Thor here. And to be honest with you, I can't remember where this one was from. I want to say All Father Wave, but I could be wrong. And to bring in some of the wave mates here, we have Blue Marvel. Then we have Madam Hydra. Then there's Quake, which also dubs as Maria Hill. And then we have US Agent. And then just to plug in a recent review, we have the Jigsaw Walgreens exclusive. Alright, and that does it for the review of Thor from the Controller Build-A-Figure wave of Marvel Legends. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, let me know down below in the comment section. And while you're down there, hit the like button. I would really appreciate it as Thor falls back. Yes, that cape is quite back heavy, if I did not mention that. Also, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And as always, take care, take it easy, and I will catch you on the next one.